From UFO sightings to cattle mutilations, a ranch in the Uinta Basin has been home to numerous bizarre and terrifying events, and it's now the subject of its own TV series on the History Channel.
Yeah, well, tonight, News Specialist Andrew Adams has his own exclusive look inside the mysterious Skinwalker Ranch after a visit that proved to be a little out of this world.
Trouble is the trouble in me. I might be mistaken, might be forsaken.
The who of the famous Skinwalker Ranch conspiracy theory refers to the shape-shifting demonic being that can take on the shape of many different animals or the form of a human. The Skinwalker emerged within the social and cultural context of Native American folklore and tradition, which similarly upheld the narrative that they wielded shape-shifting abilities, with the differentiation that these beings were actually evil witches. Some native traditions believe that the Skinwalker is born of a benevolent medicine man who abuses indigenous magic for evil, and in the process he is given mythical powers, which include the ability to turn him into or possess an animal or a person. Other native customs upheld the belief that Skinwalkers could be men, women, and even children, should they commit any kind of deep-seated taboo. As to whether Skinwalkers are real or not, concrete evidence has yet to be found, and all accounts of Skinwalkers are almost always the same: a four-legged beast with a disturbingly human, albeit marred face and orange-red glowing eyes.
In the heart of Utah lies the infamous Skinwalker Ranch, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. It's said that here, in the desolate wilderness, ancient legends come to life. Tales abound of skinwalkers, beings with the ability to take on the forms of animals lurking in the shadows. These shapeshifters are believed to possess dark powers and are feared by many indigenous peoples of the region. Their legends deeply rooted in Native American folklore. In Navajo culture, a skinwalker, or Yinaldushi in the Navajo language, is considered a malevolent witch or sorcerer who uses forbidden rituals to transform into animals for nefarious purposes. Yet, the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch extend beyond folklore. Reports of strange lights in the sky, eerie howls echoing through the night, and unexplained disappearances have only added to its enigmatic reputation. Some speculate that the ranch sits atop a convergence of supernatural energies, while others whisper of government experiments gone awry. Whatever the truth may be, the legend of Skinwalker Ranch continues to cast a long shadow, beckoning the curious and the brave to uncover its secrets.
Specifics as to when the Skinwalker conspiracy theory came to be is hard to pinpoint. It's estimated that rumors and stories concerning skinwalkers have been going on for about 2 centuries. This conspiracy theory may have evolved from the Native American folklores, oral traditions, and social media representations. Like most conspiracy theories, there is no real start date, it just seems to evolve over time and become more mainstream. Terry Sherman, who purchased what we know as Sherman Ranch, said to have heard a noise outside and was startled to see a wolf in his yard larger than any he had ever seen. He shot the wolf several times, but his bullets didn't seem to do any damage and his tracks just disappeared entirely. This story was reported after the Sherman family purchased the ranch back in 1994. Since then, the Sherman family started seeing a bunch of unexplained sightings. They reported various kinds of flashing lights, UFOs in the sky, strange circles in their fields, mysterious voices floating overhead, and countless cattle mutilations. This eventually led them to sell the property in 1996, only 2 years after purchasing it.
The Sherman Ranch, as known as the Skinwalker Ranch, is located in the Uinta Basin of Utah in the United States. The Uinta Basin is central to the historic and economic developments of northern Utah. They are the source for several of the most important rivers and streams. The ranch is currently owned by a millionaire real estate mogul, Brandon Fugel. Brandon Fugel said, "What we are witnessing could be evidence that we live in a multi-dimensional universe, that we are not alone, that we may be interacting with other entities, other intelligence." Brandon was extremely interested in the Skinwalker Ranch because it was involved with a black-budget Pentagon-funded study for UFOs and other strange theories. According to the article, "What is Skinwalker Ranch and what's really going on there?" there has not been solid evidence released of what is actually going on at the ranch.
The conspiracy theory of the Skinwalker Ranch operates on various levels that grasp the complex interplays of belief systems, cultural influences, cognitive dissonances, skepticism, and media coverage. The systematic influence of the culture provides a rich tapestry of legends and myths that shape the foundation of how these theories arose. Alongside a legend comes the scientific attention to this theory because of sheer curiosity and skepticism. This curiosity uncovers the veil of ration and explanation to the non-believer majority. However, the conclusive nature of this phenomenon, accompanied by the lack of or detailed abundance of evidence, has only served to ignite the everlasting controversy that surrounds this ranch. With more ignition to this theory comes the media coverage that alternates the narratives of such beliefs.
It could truly be, the greatest science project of our time.
This Skinwalker Ranch conspiracy allures the ability to control the uncertainty and the majority has on the world. The cognitive dissonances perpetuate the already confirmed biases that most individuals seek out from the dismissive challenges that arise from the contradictory shreds of evidence. More so, the conspiracy that surrounds the idealistic essence of the Skinwalker Ranch provides evidence that defies sporadic speculation and more purposeful explanations.
The trouble with the trouble is the trouble.